Good morning. Today we are going to start principle of mathematical induction topic. So what is the induction? Induction is the method which starts from the observation and through the observation we reach at some conclusion. That conclusion may be true or false. The true conclusion is proved by the principle of mathematical induction. So induction means through the observation we reach at some conclusion, and that conclusion is proved by principle of mathematical induction. So firstly, let us discuss the topic mathematical statement. What is mathematical statement? A sentence which may be true or false is called statement. Any sentence which may be true or false is called statement. And a statement which involves mathematical relation is called mathematical statement. Statement which involves mathematical relation is called mathematical statement. Mathematical statement is denoted by the symbol Pn or Sn. Mathematical statement is denoted by the symbol Pn or Sn. Let us see some example of the statement. X minus 2 is a factor of x square minus 3x plus 2. It is a mathematical statement. It involves mathematical relation. Next, sum of first n natural numbers is equal to n plus 1 by 2. It is also a mathematical statement. Delhi is the capital of India. These two statement is mathematical statement. But the third one, Delhi is the capital of India, it does not involve any mathematical relation. So it is only a statement, not mathematical statement. But these two are mathematical statement. It is denoted by the symbol Pn or Sn. How we can check the mathematical statement is true or not? So see the example. If Pn such that 3n plus 10 is a prime number, Pn means mathematical statement. What is the statement? 3n plus 10 is a prime number. We have to show that P1, P2 are true, but P3 is not true. 3n plus 10 is a prime number. It is a mathematical statement denoted by Pn. We have to check P1, P2 are true, but P3 is not true. So find P1. What will be P1? In place of n, put 1. So 3 into 1 plus 10, 13. 13 means prime number. So it is true. P1 is true. P1 is true. Now check P2. 3 into 2. 3 into 2 plus 10. 3 2 is 6. 10 plus 6, 16. Not a prime number. Not a prime number. Here P1, P3 are true, but P2 is not true. P2 is not true. So P1, 3 into 1 plus 10, 13. It is a prime number. So we can say P1 is true. Put n is equal to 2. 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 10, 6 plus 10, 16. 16 is not a prime number. So P2 is not true. We can write here P2 is not true. Similarly, we can check for P3. What is P3? 3 into 3 plus 10. 3 3 are 9 plus 10, 19. Again prime. So P3 is 19 prime number. We can say that P3 is also true. P3 is true. So in this way we can check a given mathematical statement is true or not. Here n is the natural number. We have to study the mathematical statement for all the natural numbers. Now we will discuss about the principle of mathematical induction. So what is the principle of mathematical induction? By this principle, we prove that a given mathematical statement is true for all the natural numbers. So, a mathematical statement Pn is true for all the natural numbers n. A mathematical statement Pn is true for all the natural numbers n if these two conditions satisfied. First condition is what? If P1 is true. Firstly, we have to check P1 is true or not. So if P1 is true, and second, Pm plus 1 is true. If Pm is true. So these are the two conditions. A mathematical statement Pn that is true for all the natural numbers if these two conditions holds. First one, P1 is true. Second one, Pm plus is true. If Pm is true, means we will suppose Pm is true, then we have to prove that Pm plus 1 is also true. After that, we can say that Pn is true for all the natural numbers. So let us see this principle of mathematical induction, application of principle of mathematical induction through the examples. How we can apply in the problem. So I am going to take one question. See one question. Pn such that 7 to the power n minus 3 to the power n is divisible by 4 for n belongs to n, for all the natural numbers. Statement is 7 to the power n minus 3 to the power n is divisible by 4. We have to prove it for all the natural numbers. It is true. For all the natural numbers, this statement is true. So we have to use principle of mathematical induction. So first one, we have to check for n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1. So what is P1? P1 will be 7 to the power 1 minus 3 to the power 1. It will be 4, which is divisible by 4. So for n is equal to 1, it is coming 4, and 4 is divisible by 4, so we can say that P1 is true. So this implies P1 is true. Next, we will suppose let Pm be true. Next step, we will suppose let Pm be true. So if Pm be true, so what we can write? We will write 7 to the power m minus 3 to the power m is divisible by 4. If Pm is true, we have supposed here Pm is true. Pm means 7 to the power m minus 3 to the power m. It is divisible by 4. So if it is divisible by 4, so we can write it. Let 7 to the power m minus 3 to the power m is equal to 4 lambda. Means it is the multiple of 4. It is divisible by 4. It means it is the multiple of 4. So we can suppose it equal to 4 lambda. Multiple of 4. So what will be 7 to the power m? Transpose 3 to the power m that side. 3 to the power m plus 4. So we have supposed here Pm is true. Now we have to prove. Now we have to prove Pm plus 1 is true. Now we have to prove that Pm plus 1 is true. Pm plus 1 is true means 7 to the power m plus 1 minus 3 to the power m plus 1 is divisible by 4. That is 7 to the power m plus 1 minus 3 to the power m plus 1 is divisible by 4. We have to check it. So see, it is divisible or not. So 7 to the power m plus 1 minus 3 to the power m plus 1, it can be written 7 to the power m into 7 to the power 1, m plus 1. So split it into two parts, 7 to the power m into 7 to the power 1, minus 3 to the power m into 3 to the power 1. And value of 7 to the power m is this one, 3 to the power m plus 4 lambda. Put here 3 to the power m plus 4 lambda multiplied by 7 minus 3 to the power m into 3. Open the bracket. So 7 into 3 to the power m. 7 4 ja 28 lambda minus 3 into 3 to the power m. 28 lambda. Take 3 to the power m common. So we will get 3 to the power m common. We will get 7 minus 3. So 28 lambda plus 3 to the power m, 7 minus 3, 4. What is common in both? 4 is common. 4 7 ja 28, 7 lambda plus 3 to the power m. So we see that 7 to the power m plus 1 minus 3 to the power m plus 1, its value is coming 4 into this constant. Means it is the multiple of 4. So it is divisible by. So this implies Pm, which is divisible by 4, right here, which is divisible by 4. So we can say here Pm plus 1 is true. So first condition, firstly we have to check for n is equal to 1, P1 is true. Then we have to suppose let it is true for n is equal to m, means Pm is true. After that we have to prove that it is true for m plus 1. And when it is true for m plus 1, we can say that by principle of mathematical induction, the given statement is true for all the natural number. So therefore Pn is true for all the natural numbers. In this way, we can prove a given mathematical statement using principle of mathematical induction. Let us take one more question. See one more question. A mathematical statement Pn such that 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 minus 1 by 4, dot dot dot, 1 minus 1 by n plus 1 is equal to 1 upon n plus 1 for n belongs to natural numbers. Means it is true for all the natural numbers. 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 minus 1 by 4 and so on. 1 minus 1 upon n plus 1. Firstly check for n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1. What is the left side? Left hand side will be the first bracket 1 minus 1 by 2. Or you can put here n is equal to 1, 1 minus 1 by 2. So it is 2 1 ja 2 minus 1 by 2. What is RHS? RHS is 1 upon n plus 1 and n is 1. So 1 plus 1, 1 by 2. LHS is equal to RHS. So for n is equal to 1, LHS and RHS both are equal. n is equal to 1 means first bracket, first. Or in the general term we can put n is equal to. So we see that P1 is true. For n is equal to 1, left side and right side both are coming equal. So P1 is true. What is the next step? In next step we have to suppose let Pm be true. Let Pm be true. Pm be true means what? 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3 and so on. 1 minus 1 upon m plus 1 is equal to 1 upon m plus 1. Means if it is true for n is equal to m, we will write 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3 up to here. In place of n we have to write m. 1 minus 1 upon n plus 1 is equal to 1 upon n plus 1. So it is true, we have supposed. Now we have to prove. We have to prove Pm plus 1 is true. Pm plus 1 is true. So what is Pm plus 1? Means that is 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3 and so on. 1 minus 1 by m plus 1. It is m term, but here m plus 1 means one more term, next term. So what will be the next term? 1 minus 1 upon, in place of n, we have to write m plus 1. So m plus 1 is equal to 1 upon, in place of n, we have to write m plus 1, this one. m plus 1 plus Pm plus 1 is true means this result is true. We have to prove this one. So we are going to take the left hand side and we will prove that it is equal to 1 upon m plus 1 plus. So take left hand side. So left hand side is 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 minus 1 by m plus 1 and this one last term 1 minus 1 by m plus 1 plus 1. What is this part? This one 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3. It is equal to 1 upon m plus 1 because Pm is true. So here we will put 1 upon m plus 1 into 1 minus 1 by m plus 2. 1 by m plus 1. Take LCM. M plus 2 minus 1 by m plus 2. So 1 by m plus 1. 2 minus 1. It is m plus 1 upon m plus 2. M plus 1 cancel. So we will get 1 upon m plus 2. M plus 2 can be written m plus 1 plus 1. M plus 1 plus 1. It is right hand side. So left hand side, right hand side equal. It means Pm plus 1 is true. So therefore Pm plus 1 is true. Hence Pn is true for all the natural numbers. Hence Pn is true for all the natural numbers. So in this way we can apply the principle of mathematical induction to prove a mathematical statement true. I hope that it is clear to you. I have taken here 2 examples to make you understand. So try to do some questions yourself. We will discuss if any doubt is there in the next video. Okay, thank you class.